How do you feel?
I feel good. I really felt today with the weather and everything. It was important to leave here healthy and not try to push it too hard with the conditions. And I felt pretty good.
You didn't push it hard, and you still managed to win. And you must be pleased with that. That's a pretty good time to do a headwind as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely pleased with the time. I felt comfortable. I know I'll be pushed in the finals with the great competitors in the race. But I definitely felt good considering it was a negative win.
Tyson, how do you feel after the race, which is so important?
I feel good. That was the key. I definitely wanted to run rounds here. I even had second thoughts after the weather, but I really feel it was important to get rounds in going in the trial, so I know what it feels like an hour later to come back and win again.
Off the top of the head, you want to run again before nationals?
I'm gonna talk things over with my agent and my coach. I think 3x10 is a possibility, but I think my coaches maybe want to just train all the way through now, so I'm gonna see how it goes.
Hey, how was your start today?
It was all right. It was a little sluggish because I missed a little bit of training in the past week and a half, so it was a little sluggish. I didn't really get to do no starts. And sometimes when I miss start days of practice, I go back to some old habits, so I'm gonna tighten it up.
Tyson, how much does it gnaw at you, eat it, use it? You hurt one Olympic year, sort of hurt the next Olympic year, and came so close. How did you get over that and move forward?
It was definitely tough to get over. The silver medal in the 401 definitely means something to me. I never realized, even if you get a silver medal in the relay, the people in the world, all they know is it's a silver medal. So when they see me and they're talking to me, say, hey, congratulations on your silver medal, they don't say, I suck you to get an individual one. They just say, hey, here's a silver medal. So that makes me feel good knowing that there's still something that a lot of people can't say that they have.
Is there any reason you didn't train? You missed training? You said you missed training?
Yeah, I'm just training just because after I run the 200 in Claremont, my groin was just a little tight, and it normally gets like that when I run the curve hard. So I just have to do a little bit more rehab on my groin to strengthen it up some more.
Does that concern you?
I guess it does a little bit because I've been dealing with groin issues in high school. It's one of those things when I run a 200, I'm always kind of sore. So I'm just going to work on my adductors and strengthen them up some more going to the trials and to see how training goes from this point.
Are you going to run the 200 pounds or just stick with the 100?
It's a possibility. We're going to do a little bit more 200-based training once I get back. And then from that point, we're going to work on transitioning down to 100.
It's hard for you sometimes to realize how long you've been at the top of, or even at the World Elite now, it's like 7 or 8 years. It's
Correct.
sometimes hard for you to realize that it's been that long. And when you think about staying at that high level, that must be a significant achievement.
Yeah, it feels good to keep running at a competitive level for so many years. And I've been running, like I told somebody, since 2007. Last year was the first time I didn't run 9.7. I ran 9.80. So I've almost ran 9.7 7 years almost. So I've been running at a high level, putting a lot of pedal on my bike for years. So it definitely feels good to be able to do that and still come out with all the injuries and still almost accomplish some of the same things.
What about the season after?